What is going on, Shib Army? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all. And today, we're going to talk about Shiba Inu and the overall cryptocurrency market crash that we might be seeing currently. So now remember, I always like to preface by saying that I am not a financial advisor, but rather, I always try to put you guys on the plays that I'm in. And of course, Shiba Inu is one of our personal biggest holdings on our portfolios, but unfortunately, the market continues to trend downwards. But there are some interesting statistics that I want to cover today, and that is whale addresses, right? So the big dogs, the people who have a lot more money than you and I might have, are investing as the market continues to correct. So let's go ahead and dive in and look at the price action for Shiba Inu. And today I'm going to actually use TradingView to kind of look at the overall price action. As you guys can see, currently looking at the 4-hour chart, things are not looking so good. We peaked right around maybe December 27th when we were right around 40,000 Satoshi units. And ever since then, it seems like we've just continued to trend downwards. And the question is, when will we see a bottom? I continue to buy the dip that keeps dipping. So I know we all have the same frustrations. And so what I want to talk about today specifically is some of the things that you should pay attention to in terms of indicators. Now, again, always find indicators that you like reading into. But for me, there are two that I always highly recommend. And those are the RSI, which is the relative strength index, and the MACD. So for RSI, remember, basically anything over 70. So you can see here, there's basically, to simplify it, there's two endpoints. At the top hand, you have 70, which means anything over 70 for RSI is considered overbought for the time being. Anything under 30 is considered oversold. So right now, when we look at SHIB, it's sitting right around a 30 RSI, meaning for the relative strength index, it might be presenting a buying opportunity. And remember, utilizing different strategies like dollar cost averaging, instead of putting all your money all at once at one given moment, find out, especially for a downtrend or an uptrend, regardless, dollar cost averaging. So say you have $300 to your name for investing. What I would highly recommend, and what I personally do at these kind of times, is if I had $300 of buying power, I'd put $100 right when the RSI is right around 30. Boom, there's my first $100, meaning that I have $200 left to my name for investing in case the token of interest continues to downtrend. And right now we're looking at SHIB specifically. So say it goes down again by 10, 15%, and also the RSI falls below 30. Well, hey, anything that's oversold, you're getting at a discount, right? So I always give you guys the analogy. When you go shopping at any mall, or if you go buy a new car, what do you look for? You look for discounts. You're not going to buy something at a premium. You're not going to buy it if it's overpriced. But oftentimes, unfortunately, in the current market conditions, a lot of people are buying things at a premium. They're buying them when things are at all-time highs. But instead of buying like days like today when things are on a discount or they're trending, going down to potential levels of support, which we see for SHIB, there's an obvious level of support. We could see right around 28,680 Satoshis back on December 20th, right before the Christmas rally. We saw SHIB bottom out there. Well, guess what? It might be bottoming out now. We don't know for sure because I'm not a guru. I'm not a person who has a crystal ball to see the future. But we could look at indicators like the MACD and the RSI and find it seems like a very reasonable time to potentially buy in. Say tomorrow, it drops even below that because the market crash or correction continues. We put in our next $100, right? And you still have another $100 to invest. And say it goes down a third day, that's potentially when you put in your last $100, especially if it's below 30 for the RSI. And then just like that, you now sit back and kind of watch your investment go. But again, just my opinion, always remember as well, one other thing that people focus on is a lot of you are probably zoomed in and looking at each individual 4-hour candle, 15-minute candle, whatever it might be. I always say zoom out a bit. Look how far we've come, especially if you've been rocking with me since May, way back last year, 2021. You guys know we were consolidating for many, many months, but investors were patient. So the same patience that you had back then, you got to have now. And also look at the trend lines. We're still doing really well. We're not back to where we were back, at the beginning of October. So I'm hopeful and pretty confident that right around where we are at now, 28,000 Satoshis, just based off that basic trend line that you guys are seeing on the screen, we are looking like we are poised, hopefully, for a rally as long as the Bitcoin fear and greed index corrects. Because right now, the market is under extreme fear. So always when people panic, we pounce. You guys know the sayings time and time again. When they panic, we pounce. Pay attention to the statistics. Look what the whales are doing. And it says here, Shiba Inu whale address activity increases as large caps and small caps are going through a sell-off. That's all I really had for you guys today. Make sure you always pay attention to all the facts. Don't just look at one single article or one piece of news. Look at it from a holistic standpoint. I appreciate everybody's love and support. Make sure you smash that like button. Consider joining the Patreon. There's a link in the description below, and get your 5 free stocks with Moomoo when you deposit money into your trading account. I think they're requiring a $100 deposit for up to $17,500 as a return potentially. Check out those links in the description. That's all I have for you guys today. And until next time, everybody, keep investing. Peace.